for Toronto. Gasol and Embiid will jump it up. The 76ers and the Raptors, the winner goes to the Eastern Conference Finals. Toronto controls the tip. Away from Butler, in and out. 7-0 run for Toronto. Lowry trying to add to it. Backdoor. Siakam! A high flyer! All right, we'll keep an eye on that if Mark is talking to himself. Right now, he was called for the foul. He just left Embiid, and Embiid takes advantage with a banker.
Man, I thought the last timeout was a really good one by Brett Brown for two reasons. One, Embiid hadn't really had a paint touch. And they come right out, and you see there just a mental breakdown defensively by the Sixers.
Picked up by Harris.
That's 2 times now he's missed a point-blank layup, Embiid, here early on.
Beautiful fake.
A much improved passing team. They are a legitimate title contender.
Butler, the penetration, hangs and hits. Swung for the fences, making big moves early and late. Leonard's jumper is there. It's a 3. Gasol drives and kicks. Siakam a 3.
Got him! Able to get the friendly bounce.
And that's the 3rd Philly turnover. Backdoor! Big finish! That ends a 7-0 run. Lowry off of a made basket. Oh, the bank shot goes! And the
ability to play well when he doesn't play well. The difference is they can win now when he doesn't have big scoring games, which was not the case a season ago. And Tobias Harris, thank you very much with that trip, gets the opportunity against Leonard.
On an island, Leonard. Marjanovic ranged over, but it's one-on-one. It's a fade, and he makes it look.
Get him to have some productive minutes over the course of this series. We don't know the status yet moving forward of Mike Scott.
Oh, the ball is popping. Siakam!
They were an infinitely better team than the team last year, even though that team won 59.
Embiid a 3. Got it. Joel Embiid from downtown.
How was he going to coordinate that bench? And here, thus far, I think they're getting solid minutes.
Siakam, body bump, up fake, and a deuce. And Kawhi Leonard will get his first rest. We approach 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Oh, Embiid! Distinct decision coming out of the gates here in the second quarter. Get it to Embiid down low.
Well, I think that's important. They better figure out a way to contain Siakam as well. And this Raptors team is very physical as well, but here early on, they are up for the challenge.
Simmons has 1 shot, now 2, and it's a driving dunk. Turnover, Toronto. Harris gives it up. Early offense, Redick. Off the mark. Embiid cleans it up as he gets the roll.
Philly seems to be getting a little bit better feel for how to guard in the half court.
Harris pops and hits. Nets had a tough time matching up with Boban. Lowry using the screen from Gasol. Pick and pop. Gasol a 3. Yes.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Leonard looking to weave his way. He does. Beautiful spin. Kawhi Leonard with a fantastic finish.
The matchup issue for Philly right now is they're going to be able to get to the rim, Toronto, because of Gasol's ability out there. Tobias with another good read and a tough shot there. Listen, that's an area where they can make some hay against this Raptors team.
Leonard squares and hits. Leonard the other way. He got met by Simmons and still converts. Kawhi Leonard is a machine. It's for Embiid. One-on-one with Gasol. Embiid, a sweeping move, no. Popped up in the air. Wow. And it's Simmons who gets the bounce.
How about the tip there by Ben Simmons? That was a big-time play by a big-time player.
6.6 rebounds for Simmons. Siakam off balance. It's good.
Let me tell you, he's perfected that bird. I mean, that guy's ability to slash and finish with the contact.
Off of a made basket, Simmons on a dart to the rim. Clear up. Leonard leaves it. Gasol rocks the rim. Embiid. J.J. Redick. Simmons cuts to the rim.
Sometimes with Kawhi Leonard, you might shake your head and say, hey, that was individual brilliance, and we might have to double team him in the second half. But he said Siakam.
That they could get some others involved here with Philadelphia, Roz. Leonard gets inside, and it's just effortless right now for Kawhi Leonard. Number 9 scoring defense in the league this season. And they locked up Orlando after that Game 1 loss in the first round. Siakam drops it in from three-point territory.
Great read there by Danny Green, and Siakam just continues to impress.
Redick cans it. It's a triple.
Never allowing him to get a good look or anything in rhythm.
Siakam one-on-one with Tobias Harris. Gets it to go. Pascal Siakam. Toronto got swept by Cleveland. Butler the steal on the poke away from Leonard. Shovel it. Redick steps into it and put it on the board. It's a three. Under 9 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Philadelphia has cut it to 7. Redick is smoking hot. J.J. Redick with his 4th three of the third quarter.
The opportunity to have to guard Redick now since he's been unleashed.
Step back Jay. Lowry knocks it down. Last meeting between these two teams was February 5th. It's a long time ago. These teams are different. Gasol, one of the biggest differences. 5 turnovers in the quarter for Philadelphia, 13 overall. Give and go. Lowry to the cup. Greg, they're missing OG Anunoby out with the appendectomy. He would have been a factor in the rotation. Kawhi Leonard, splash.
I think they're making up for it not having OG, though, with how Kawhi and Pascal have been playing.
Butler to the rim. Counting numbers in favor of Philly, 31-20. Denied! Kawhi Leonard, the rejection. Siakam, a spicy P slam. 10 to shoot. Leonard makes his move. Kick. Green open look. Got it. It's a three.
Unselfish.
And we will hit 2 minutes to go. Sixers have missed their last 6 shots. Ibaka, the floater.
I'll tell you what, they are doing a really good job in those pick and rolls with Embiid involved. Able to turn the corner, force his help, and then get it to the roll man as Simmons gets all the way to the rim.
6 of 7 from the field. That Ibaka bucket, first points of the night for the Toronto bench. Leonard. The bounce goes down for Kawhi Leonard, who now has 36. Redick from the corner. It's a three.
Boy, if he makes that, it could be game over.
Simmons. 1 second. Simmons off the glass and in, plus the foul. Ben Simmons goes to the free throw line. Here's Butler. Stripped by Lowry and a turnover. Van Vliet lobs it up. Ibaka soaring through the air. 96-81. Shot clock is down to 2. Embiid. Fend off. And the bucket by Joel Embiid.
Well, that was a tough shot by Joel. Brooklyn series, which I know you got to see up close and personal, partner.
5-game victory for the Sixers, and Tobias Harris was a big reason why.
Against the Sixers, so that's not that surprising.
Out of the timeout, Ibaka gets right to the rim. The 2015-16 season, they lost to Cleveland in 6. Leonard, bullseye. Kawhi Leonard. Leonard, the closeout by Harris. Leonard turns. Oh, ridiculous! Kawhi Leonard has it stuck on automatic. Harris has got the board. We are just past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Redick fires, connects, a three. We're down to 4:20 to play here in the fourth. Leonard, head and shoulder fake, hangs, gets the bounce. 45 for Kawhi Leonard.
You now see Kawhi being brought out, getting a rousing ovation from the crowd. Just an incredible performance. 45-11.
McConnell, cross court, Korkmaz, and that'll do it. It is a rare Game 1 victory for Toronto. A complete performance.
I think they almost got caught off guard with the physicality from Toronto. That's got to change here tonight.
Ball in the air, Toronto controls the tip. And rebounded by Lowry, who rebounds his position at a high level.
You know, I really feel like Kyle Lowry, a great finish there. A few possessions now. You see Tobias Harris starting off on Mark. Oh, my goodness.
Siakam! Siakam, the creativity for Toronto. Embiid, contact with Lowry, kick it out. Butler nails it from the corner. It's a triple.
Good read there.
Gasol back out for Lowry. Lowry contact, gets it to go, plus the foul.
Just so crafty that they had that entire free throw line covered. He couldn't turn the corner.
Contested, Leonard sticks it.
And you'll live with that, though. He was a terrific 3-and-D guy, but does struggle at times when he's got to put it on the floor.
Harris attack mode for Philly. A lot of them so far. Siakam fakes on the pass. That spin, left hand, pass down. Siakam off the window.
It looks like Philly a little bit more locked and loaded than the half-court defensively.
Butler to the rim. No good with the left hand, but tiptoe. First quarter. Toronto's lowest scoring point total in a quarter in the playoffs, 16. Oh, Leonard!
Rock solid here thus far.
Ibaka drives. Ball is moving. Powell. Open J. It's a triple.
That's a huge.
23-17 Philly. 4-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Ennis will hoist and hit a three. Embiid goes behind the back. Van Vliet was scraping at it. Redick lets it fly and he cans it. A three. Tried to guide it towards the rim. Turnover Philly. Leonard using the Ibaka screen. Jumper is pure. Kawhi Leonard from downtown.
And just like that, a 5-0 run by Kawhi Leonard to get the crowd back into it and give his team a shot of confidence. But J.J. Redick says, hold on. Good look there, just couldn't convert it.
Powell goes down defensively. Redick, the jump shot. He's got it. Van Vliet there defensively. And he lost it. 3-on-1 developing. Lowry gives it up. Leonard! Big finish! Siakam with 5 and Lowry with 5. Monroe, shot clock winding down, a turnover. Leak out. 3-on-1. Lowry maneuvers to the rim. A savvy play by Kyle Lowry. Harris against Powell. The help by Van Vliet. They rotate. Ennis gets around Lowry. It's good. +1. And here comes Philly. Turnover, Toronto. Simmons, a little razzle-dazzle on the dribble. Ennis, the jump shot. It goes! Play in the second quarter. Leonard against Simmons. Little fend off, and the fadeaway is smooth.
Doing that, being much more assertive.
A lot of contact. Lowry, will they give him continuation? Lowry got it to go. Gasol gets a touch way outside. Lowry, nutmeg!
With how he's playing, he is just leaving it all out there on the floor.
Embiid forced to kick it out. Butler, count it! 3 and the foul! The 76ers have turned it over 12 times in this first half, yet they lead by 18. Now it's 16. Leonard slicing to the rim.
Well, they won that battle, and they have killed them on the glass to offset those turnovers.
Simmons lost the ball. Green, a pull-up three. Got it! Jimmy Butler misses from the outside. Here comes Siakam to Kawhi Leonard. The jumper is good. Siakam, Philly gets back defensively. Get it inside, Gasol. Cutter, Leonard, the throwdown. Double Embiid. Now single coverage, Gasol. Embiid works around him and it rims in for Joel Embiid. Leonard with Simmons out front. Gets around him. Leonard on a kick. Siakam. Bottom. It's a three.
That's another example of the right read there in game.
13-2 run for the Raptors. Gasol, the drop step. Finds Siakam who lays it in.
And partner, we talked about it. Would they take advantage of that matchup with Tobias Harris on Marc Gasol? It's not just for his ability to score. It's also the opportunities he can create for his teammates as Jimmy Butler silences the crowd with that mid-range.
Lowry directing traffic. Leonard against Monroe, rises up and hits a three. 9 on the timer. Butler. They got bunched up in the area. Monroe rolls to the rim and scores.
That's been an unsung hero. He finds Ennis there, can't get that triple. When you look at the defense he's done, and this is where I think Toronto's got to take advantage off their defense, getting out in transition, getting easy baskets.
A straight line drive by Siakam. It's a 4-point game. 14 for Pascal Siakam. Ennis finds Simmons underneath, who finishes with the right. Harris hands to Ennis. Lost it for a moment, fires it inside for Monroe, who spins and gets the deuce. Wow. To shoot. Lowry, work it to the outside. Gasol fires, got it, a three.
And that's what you needed. I tell you, that was...
Butler handles it with Simmons on the bench. Butler turns the corner, got it, and a foul. Jimmy Butler, a tough bucket. Leonard getting physical with Ennis, 9 to shoot. Leonard hangs, gets it to go. Off balance delivery, Kawhi Leonard. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lowry bounces. Ibaka sticks it.
Good time shot, boy. They need something positive with this group offensively. A little bit easier to deal with Siakam than it is, say, Kawhi Leonard.
Shovel it to Redick, who finishes. Jimmy Butler with the feed. Jordan a 3-ball, and Butler's got the board. Shovels. Simmons right down the middle for 2. Member of the Toronto Raptors. Lowry peeks at the clock. Makes his move. The runner gets the roll.
Philly on the verge of being swept. Now all of a sudden this thing gets really interesting, but they're able to hold on here.
Leonard gets the deuce, +1. Rebounded by Butler, his 11th.
I guarantee you if that goes.
Butler, that goes, and the foul.
That's really for Toronto being able to step up and provide support.
Harris has the height advantage on Lowry, flips it up and in. 13-point lead for Philly. Leonard gets it in for Lowry. Curl, Siakam the push shot. Box out, easy one, and the foul. Kawhi Leonard.
He is a man among boys.
Back out for Leonard. Siakam, attack mode, gets it to go. He's 1 game to none. Leonard tried the crossover. Simmons didn't bite. Leonard leans, bank shot goes, and the foul. And Embiid is there for the board.
Great job on the contest by Joel.
Butler. Jimmy buckets on the inside.
Recognizing that, looking for the opportunity in transition.
25 for Butler. Siakam checks the feet. Bucket for 3. Embiid with Siakam helping. Trying to work through 2 defenders. Finds Butler. Oh, Jimmy Butler, bullseye. Leonard kicks it out. Siakam. Drive and kick for Lowry. 3 on the way. He cans it. Down to 1:40 to play. Leonard makes the quick move. Kick it out. Lowry. Yes! Kyle Lowry from downtown.
And to get another possession, only 5 on the shot clock.
Siakam floats it up. No. Rebound. Siakam lays it in. It's a 1-point game with 46 seconds left on the clock. Leans in on Green. Embiid, a ball fake. Embiid spins to the rim. Pump fake. Embiid gets the bucket. A big one for the 76ers.
And plenty of time to get with the attack.
Oh, Lowry trying to put it through Harris's leg. Saves it for Leonard. Leonard gives it up. Green for the tie. Off the rim. Gasol keeps it alive. Knocked around. Harris has got it for Philadelphia. They have to foul. Tobias Harris connects. 94-89 Philly.
I'll tell you what a heck of a postseason game. Really great effort for Toronto to try to give themselves a chance here.
Baseball pass, Leonard, short, and that's it. A major bounce back by the 76ers.
Here's the crew chief with Jason Phillips and Trey Maddox. That's the officiating staff tonight. Simmons drives, finishes, no, won't go. Leonard the rebound. Leonard also a superb rebounder, pulls up and nails the three-pointer. Height advantage for Tobias Harris. Passes it up. Embiid fakes a 3 and hits a 3. Embiid one-on-one with Gasol. Not a lot can handle the big man. And Gasol obviously couldn't that time. Joel Embiid with 7 early points.
But that's a difference maker. He is not settling, staying aggressive and forcing the issue.
Kawhi Leonard, Butler. Monroe spins, pass inside. Jimmy Butler gets it to go. Philadelphia 8 for 13 from the field. Kawhi Leonard, the pull-up. Too strong. Siakam the rebound. Leonard again, two-pointer. Leonard now 4 for 7 from the field.
Tobias Harris has to be able to create shots.
Ibaka to the rim.
I like the play by Kyle Lowry.
Bad pass from Ennis. Simmons comes up with it though. In traffic. Scott straight on three. He said that the big question when they were deciding to make that acquisition to get him is Danny Green knocks down that three. So far in the series has been well in favor of Philadelphia as J.J. Redick drills the three. The role of distributors, averaging almost 5 assists a game in this playoff run. Danny Green connects on a three. That's his second three-point make. That is third. He's 3 for 3.
Off of Green and gotten back to Green and let somebody else make that three-point shot.
Joel Embiid showing the soft touch.
You got to take the nearest man.
J.J. Redick misses. Ennis with the tip. Van Fleet to Gasol. One-on-one. Two old-time centers. And Gasol wins that battle. Lowry and Simmons get tied up, and Lowry's hurt. Lowry's hurt and is not getting up. Powell corner three. That's good. Backdoor to Butler inside. Beautiful pass to Simmons. Butler with his third assist. Embiid for three.
All can be in the lane on that one. Gave good support.
Kawhi Leonard now in double figures with 11.
I'd like to see Kobe Bryant do a detail about your preparation for the game. It's a thing of beauty.
He doesn't have that much detail as Leonard with the left hand claw dunk.
Leonard now 6 of 10 from the field. Continues to shoot over 60% in this series. Harris, hop step, good look, three-pointer. Tobias Harris with 11 points. Ennis sits down, Mike Scott back in. Lowry to Siakam. Good looking floater from Pascal Siakam, and he's in double figures. He is so adept at drawing offensive fouls. Leonard loses it. Simmons 2-on-1, throws it up. Butler throws it down. Jimmy Butler having a terrific all-around first half. Leonard falling away, got it.
Asking him to make something happen.
Kyle Lowry with a steal. Harris in pursuit. Lowry gets his first bucket. Butler will come the other way. Harris finds Simmons. Simmons adjusts beautifully.
Has been problematic.
Coming up on 2 minutes left. Nice feed. Lowry to Siakam. Third assist for Kyle Lowry. J.J. Redick fires and hits. Simmons again tips it out. Embiid up top. Butler for three. Bang! You go over the sideline or baseline depending on where the ball is in. Foot barely touched it. J.J. Redick answers with a jumper. Redick finds some space, drills another three. J.J. Redick, back-to-back jumpers, and it's right back up to 15. Siakam deflected by Butler. Lowry inside, Danny Green throws it up and in as the shot clock expired. J.J. Redick got hurt on that play. You see him trying to walk it off. Butler. Embiid on the follow. Meanwhile, J.J. Redick, good to see. Ready to check back into the game. Embiid throws it back up top to Butler. Fakes the pass. The floater in the lane. Bounce is good. Excellent balance from the Sixers here tonight. Leonard's jump shot is good. Harris on Gasol. Monroe's in the game. Gasol. Nice move across the lane. 5 on the 24. Ben Simmons gets in the lane, flips it up and in. All 5 starters in double figures now for Philly. Ennis trying to guard Kawhi Leonard. Quick spin, gets inside and throws it down. Butler, three-pointer. Great outlet. Gasol to Lowry. Touchdown down the other end. What a great outlet pass from Marc Gasol. Lowry just his second field goal. 7 points, 4 assists. Off the turnover. Green throws it up to Siakam. And the lead cut to 11.
Yeah.
I'm loyal to my teams that I root for. Simmons pass inside. Meanwhile, speaking of Boston, want to send our best wishes to Danny Ainge.
Absolutely.
Danny Ainge, if you have not heard, suffered a mild heart attack Tuesday night in Milwaukee. And apparently is doing well, but want to send our best wishes. Get well soon, Danny. They've trailed by as many as 18 in this one. Leonard, 6 to shoot. Kyle Lowry, nice feed inside. Siakam the slam. Jimmy Butler looking for some room. Scott, after missing the 2 games with the plantar fascia, he's played 9 minutes. He has 5 points. But for your star guy to still didn't play in a lot of games, as Leonard line drive is good.
I give those other guys, it shows you how talented and deep they are.
Leonard, a little crossover, sets up the 3. He has become such a good three-point shooter.
What school did you go to?
A lot, unfortunately.
Leonard with a steal, 3-on-1. Leonard, nice feed. Siakam throws it down. 52% for Philly. 5 on the 24. Embiid against Ibaka. Jumper is good. Kawhi Leonard, 6 to shoot. Looking for some room. Oh, 3 Sixers were around him, and Leonard drills another with another 30-point game. Butler had the big 4th quarter in game 2. Embiid for 3. Joel Embiid is 3 for 3 from downtown. The lead is back up to 14 very quickly here to start the 4th. Butler gets free. Scoop layup is good. Lowry back up top, stripped. Here's Butler. Butler ahead of the pack. Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Green's got to get it off. Just does. And banks it home. Danny Green now with 13.
That'll make the whole difference in how he's playing.
Embiid inside. Layup. Shot is good. And the foul. Boy, he's enjoying tonight.
I think they're searching for someone right now, Mike. Someone who can come off their bench that they believe in.
Butler once again, and the foul. They have blown it open. Embiid fakes. Embiid down the lane.
Shaquille O'Neal is rolling over in his king-size waterbed right now.
No, those guys that you mentioned, they're looking at it like, Mark Jackson has a point. There's no disrespect to them. It's a compliment to this guy's skill level. I love when you tell stories.
Jonah Bolden lost it. Ennis gets it.
And then Dan Marley became the greatest 2-guard of all time.
And Philadelphia takes a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 Eastern Conference semifinal.
From the Philadelphia area, played his collegiate ball nearby at Villanova. And we are underway, the Raptors with possession. Ben Simmons had 10 points, 7 boards, 7 assists in the last game. Lowry with 5 quick points. Brett Brown calls timeout. And in the previous game, he owned his subpar performance. Said straight up, I've got to play a lot better. Reddick from deep. Butter.
I like the speed that they just came up the floor with.
Lowry pretty much helpless that time against Harris. Siakam dribble handoff to Kawhi Leonard. Rising up in the paint, and that's his first field goal of the game.
See, that was a smart move. That time Gasol tried to help out. Embiid was underneath. They had a 2-on-1 under the basket.
Lowry with the runner in the paint.
Nice.
Got the fortuitous roll, and Leonard running it back. Good ball fake on Simmons.
Yeah.
And Kawhi Leonard with his first 3-pointer of the game. And Toronto 76ers haven't scored in about 3.5 minutes.
That was an excellent defensive move by Gasol as he took away the lane.
Ibaka on the break. Off the great dime from Lowry.
Your coach, and you wish that he would have got a little closer.
Jimmy Butler slammed on the break, stopped on a dime, didn't leave Kawhi. Not a penny of change.
He's injured early. Now, unfortunately for them, he's struggling in this series.
Butler cross court to Ennis. And Ennis knocks down the three. Up by 5 under a minute to go. Embiid with the lob up top for Butler.
Yeah, nice move.
And a good finish by Butler, who got hammered too. Embiid fell after the pass by Redick. Lowry on the break against Butler. Waited, and Ibaka with the finish off a nice dime.
Yeah, but also he cut the defender off.
Ennis, the former Big West Conference Player of the Year. Out of Ventura College. Harris with consecutive buckets.
Yeah, well, you know, he was holding them to only one shot attempt.
Good defense by Harris to knock the ball loose. Redick in transition. His former teammate Kendrick Perkins at OKC said, "That's not the Surge I know and learned and weaned in this league."
There you go.
As Embiid gets an easy pass to the bucket for the slam.
You know, just let him get open by himself, because I honestly thought you gave up an easy shot.
Leonard drives and kicks it out to Lowry. Kyle Lowry back in Philadelphia, where he's from. Leonard wide open.
Oh,
great recovery by Simmons for the block. Another good closeout by the Sixers.
Nice.
Danny Green doesn't mind.
Now look, a great block, no doubt about it. You have to do it.
Leonard out top. His team up by 5.
Oh,
Got
great.
free on the baseline and punches it home. Some buckets down there. 7-0 run for the Raptors. Harris with the left hand. A pretty classy move by Tobias Harris.
He's been in the paint almost every opportunity. He's getting there easily. The main thing is to shoot the high percentage.
8 points in the ball game for him. Leonard threads the needle to Ibaka, and a big block by Embiid. Embiid at the other end finds Simmons. Great ball movement.
How about how quickly Embiid stopped on a dime in the paint?
Gasol on the blow by. What a
great
block by Embiid. Rejecting Ibaka at the rim. Kicks it back out to Harris from deep. Butler skying for the rebound. That was a man-sized move by the guy from Tomball. Good closeout by Redick on Green. Lowry gets it back. And no hesitation in his game today. That one comes out, but Leonard there to clean it up. Raptors playing off Gasol at the elbow. Leonard into the paint. Great fake. And goes under for the layup. Kawhi Leonard now with 17 in the game. And he is so smooth. That's his second postseason double-double in a half. Butler got the three.
Nice passing. Beautiful passing.
He said the most important thing they need to do in this second half is to continue the rebounding. It's the most important thing, guys.
Yeah, they have the advantage in that category. Tobias Harris knocks the game at 47. And back come Kawhi Leonard, tied at 49. Stops for the three-pointer. Good decision by Kawhi.
I mean, is this guy...
Raptors back with the lead. Embiid held up. Good denied defense by the Raptors. Redick. Butler with the rebound.
Yeah, listen, good play by Embiid to pat that out.
Harris with another look. This one drops. And Simmons up court for Philadelphia. Butler rising up. Butter.
Towards the corner, elevating, and then making that shot. Pretty good distance.
8-0 run for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry with the mid-range jump shot. Leonard, boy, he made that look easy.
Well,
Was he doing a drill?
He does it in slow motion.
Jimmy Butler cross court. Harris made a great catch. Step back jumper by Jimmy Butler, and he is in rhythm right now.
He sure is.
He's got 19.
Well, that first half, he played most of the game in the paint. Now he's all over.
This is the time of the year that he's been waiting for. Kawhi Leonard, like he's doing a drill out there. Lowry, good look
beautiful.
underneath, and Siakam finally gets his first field goal of the game, Hubie Brown, with 4:15 to go in the third.
I just want to say congratulations to Mr. Cantor. because with a separated shoulder, he played 56 minutes.
James Ennis continues to contribute in a big way off the bench. Leonard guarded by Simmons. Baseline pull-up. Boy, he is still hot. By Lowry. Embiid. Want to work. Spins on Ibaka. Oh, he left him. Court set. Ennis goes to the corner. Redick coming off the baseline screen. Simmons downhill for the layup.
That rotator was late.
Gasol on the pick and pop. Boy, a contact. Leonard got open. They refused to pick him up. And Kawhi Leonard with 31 points. The sound, the resonance of Kawhi Leonard's voice. That's how quiet he is. Nice pass inside to Gasol. Brown called out the half-court set. Here's Embiid. Over to Harris in rhythm from downtown. Yes.
That was like a shooting drill.
22 seconds to go in the period.
Well, you got to get in there a little quicker.
Nice looking jump hook by Serge Ibaka. A little bit more comfortable there down in the block. Very humble and modest beginnings.
Well, he definitely picked the right school. Excellent coaching staff, and then he blossomed.
Great shot there by Lowry. And Butler was in the gym this morning at 8:40 a.m. with his trainer Stan Remy, getting a lot of precise work in. Redick, yes!
Nick is always there.
Lowry off the Gasol screen, lead up to 4. Gasol with a soft touch.
No, he gets the bounce there right now, mainly because Ennis is playing such a strong game, and he has Lowry. Remember now, Lowry got off to a great start in that first quarter. He's been quiet.
We got 3. Butler against the shorter Lowry. Moving his feet well. Active hands, head to launch. Wow, my. 7:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Scott. Kicks it out to Gasol. Got a clean look.
Nice.
And he knocks the game at 84. Marc Gasol coming alive for Leonard.
Oh, no.
Good ball fake. Passes to Ibaka. Wide open. And cash money for Serge Ibaka.
Excellent. 2 good plays there.
And Ibaka for the Raptors. Embiid got picked off. Butler picked up Leonard. It didn't matter. Kawhi Leonard drills another jumper. Butler. Nice flare to the corner by Redick. Got the 3 ball. Simmons pressing up on Leonard.
See,
Embiid switches. Fires a long one.
Oh,
nothing. Butler on Green. Pass in traffic. Harris the 3. Missing, and the Raptors in control now. Up by 4 with just under 40 seconds to go.
Is just so outstanding.
This is
that's why he should miss 2 foul shots. Okay.
But time's going to run out, though, on the 76ers. As the Raptors come back, bounce back with resilience in a robust way to win Game 4 to even the series at 2 games apiece.
A game that saw 11 ties, 10 lead changes. Philadelphia controls the tip. We're underway, Game 5 here in Toronto.
He has killed him at times on the offensive glass, so that eliminates some of that.
Lowry jams it. It's a 3.
And that's a great sign right there. Lowry is engaged in making shots. He just becomes a much better basketball player.
Lowry was more aggressive in Game 4 as well. Harris, the answer. Tobias Harris from downtown. Trying to get into it early here. Siakam off the window. Mike Scott is in for Tobias Harris. Scott saw some time at center the other day. Nobody is home, and Lowry gets the deuce.
Miscommunication there.
Trying to set things up for Simmons. The back in on Green. Shovels. Scott squeezes through for 2.
And that's what I'm talking about right there.
Didn't get the bounce. Monroe, the offensive board, stripped the ball. He brought it down low. Leonard streaks to the corner. Siakam got it. A 3. Foul was called on Norm Powell. Siakam lines it up. Bottom from 3-point territory. Leonard drives. Can't finish it. Knocked to the outside, controlled by Powell. Van Vliet is in. Got a three. Fred Van Vliet. Philadelphia went through a 5-minute stretch where they did not score in the fourth quarter of Game 4. Embiid, that ball fake, hangs and hits. Joel Embiid, the deuce.
Aggressive here for the Sixers.
Oh, Van Vliet just picked the pocket of Embiid. Powell gives it up. Leonard, big finish. A lot of free throws in this opening quarter. 10 attempts for Toronto, 9 for Philadelphia. 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Leonard splits defenders.
And guard the catch and shoot off a good offensive execution.
Ibaka, the fake, and the Statue of Liberty dunk. Gasol nails it from downtown.
As many shots as he's attempted, and that is not a recipe for success on the road in the playoffs.
Out of the timeout, Jimmy Butler sticks it. Pushing the tempo here. Harris attacks and scores with the offhand.
And that's an example there of what Philly's got to do.
The corner pop doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Green, who's back in there for the Raptors. Monroe returning for Philadelphia. Green fires, connects. It's a triple.
And that is a welcome sight for Toronto. Danny Green has had his struggles.
6.5 remaining. Second quarter. Lowry all the way to the cup and the foul. To the corner. Ibaka. Long strides for 2.
Clogging up those driving lanes, and Toronto taking advantage.
8-0 run. Simmons trying to end it. He does with a flip and the foul.
That's a big-time basket there by Ben Simmons, but they could have gotten a better one there in the open floor.
Turnover. Ennis gets it ahead. Simmons flying to the rim.
Timely basket there. And Philly now showing some fight defensively, trying to get back into it.
Off of the made basket, Leonard, check, Green, got it, a 3.
And no.
Siakam, one-on-one with Harris. Siakam ball fake, lost it. All right, count it. Not exactly how they drew it up. The bench has given the 76ers very little. 50 seconds left. Lowry circles. Siakam, they give it to him. Short. Long rebound to Green. He'll fire. Got it. It's a 3.
Everything.
Leonard peeks at the clock. 5 seconds. Leonard makes his move. Oh! That's a man's jam! Kawhi Leonard!
They got 13 and 10 with 3 assists and one emphatic finish up over the top of a Sixers team right now that is trying to survive on the road.
They outscore the 76ers 37-17, and another Kawhi light. Harris turns the corner. Working around for Embiid. It's a 3. Joel Embiid from deep.
Yeah, really good start again.
Raptors, the series tied at 2-2. Butler the penetration, and the floater goes for Jimmy Butler.
Halftime, I spoke with Brett Brown. He said they've done a good job offensive rebounding and putting us in bad situations off of those offensive rebounds to get threes. Also, transition-wise, when they run on us, we're in front.
Simmons knocked out of there by Siakam. Now it's a foot race. Lowry takes it in.
How to try to avoid, especially that one, at least, an easy do.
11 turnovers for Philadelphia. Butler leans in, gets it to go. Jimmy Butler off balance.
Nice job there.
Butler accelerates. Embiid drives in. There were a number of European moves there. They have cut just 1 point off the halftime lead. Danny Green, bullseye. It's a 3. The 10-0 run has given Toronto its largest cushion. Mike Scott quiets the crowd for a moment. 5:35 to go in the 3rd.
Get more opportunities. That just has not been the case here thus far. Embiid, 3 points. 5 seconds. Embiid, 3 points. 5 seconds. 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 5 seconds
Limited action for Monroe. Scott has seen more action, and he's taking advantage of it. 29-24 in favor of Toronto. Simmons just gave it away. Gasol, the lead pass to Siakam. Just under 3 minutes to go now in the third. Simmons takes it at Gasol, but he's not looking to shoot. And Bede's jumper is pure, and Gasol is hobbling.
It's not a good sign.
Remember, Philly started the third quarter on a 10-2 run. Toronto had built the lead up to 24. Gasol, count it. It's a three. Marcus.
Just have not seen a lot of that from Ben Simmons or the Sixers in this game.
Just the fifth shot of the night. Oh, Leonard! Kawhi going up high. Loves the big stage. And he's been a highlight machine in the postseason. The latest one from Leonard. 32-28 off the boards. Lowry, a chance for four. Lowry picked up by Ennis. Gasol pops and hits. Marc Gasol got a three. 101-70. Butler gets it, +1. Lowry remains in there, so does Leonard, Ibaka, Gasol, Siakam. Leonard. It's like Nerf ball. Norm Powell drives, dishes, and another bucket. Ibaka, a chance for three.
And that's the thing about, you hear the term 50-50 ball. It's the 50-50 games and series that oftentimes determine who wins. It's only broken 100 once in this series. Only one game have they gotten above 100 points. You talked about a team that's got 5 starters.
There's Moreland on a handoff for Lynn. Return feed, Moreland.
That was a nice play there by Jeremy Lin. More about ball movement, body movement, playing fast. And they just have not been able to find a rhythm thus far against Toronto.
Powell, a three.
Fast break points, 31-8. They got 18 second chance points. They got 36 points in the paint to go along with it. Jeremy Lin.
2.5 to go. Marjanovic.
That's a barrage in America.
Yeah, it's barrage anywhere. Any continent. Powell going upstairs for the jam. 123-83 with 2:19 to go. A Toronto rout to take a 3-2 lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Raptors dominate the 76ers 125-89. The final.
Zach Zarba, our crew chief, working with John Goldblum and Tom Washington tonight. Harris off the Embiid screen, drives and stuffs it through. Gasol, remember, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Here's Lowry, and the former Villanova Wildcat gets Toronto on the board. Butler driving and scores this time against Green. He's shooting about 30% from three in the playoffs and back in the regular season. Butler got bumped and finishes through contact off the window. 21 points in Game 5, which was his lowest scoring total in the series. He had a 45-point game in Game 1. Butler on the baseline. He's been their best player.
We had Game 1 here in the first round, and they were booing in the first quarter.
Yeah. Harris for three.
Stays competitive, puts game pressure on Philadelphia late. What is their response?
Siakam open again, and this time he knocks it down. Siakam's first three. Siakam driving on Embiid, and
whoa,
what a shot.
How about that? Look at the length.
14 seconds. Butler defending Leonard. Two excellent two-way players, and Leonard wins that one.
But Kyle Lowry doing a great job touching the paint, playing at his pace, getting shots for his guys.
Here's Scott for three. Mike Scott coming alive. He had not shot the ball well in the play.
Open shots. They've had some here in the first. They've had tremendous looks. They're not knocking them down.
But Harris is his second three-pointer. 10 straight Sixer points. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Simmons. 6 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. And he's got 2 fouls that he's playing with as Leonard strokes it through again. He's got 8 now. Ibaka, here's Butler again. Missed that time. Batted out. Shot clock at 5. Simmons goes right past Ibaka. Got him off his feet and finishes. He loose with the ball, had double-figure turnovers in one of those games. Redick catch and shoot. And the 3. That's 4 3-pointers for Philly already. Shot clock is at 3. Siakam swatted away by Ennis. Now Butler gets it back to him. Ennis to the corner for Scott. Another one! So Ben Simmons off the floor getting a breather. Does have a couple fouls. Redick, how about that? Little English spinning it home. Leonard with 8 points. They move it around off that initial double, and great look by Gasol to Siakam. Leonard off the Ibaka screen. Hesitates. Oh, what a feed to Ibaka for the slam.
Tremendous.
Leonard just snatches it out of the air with his left hand, then takes it with his right, lays it in. Well, the other thing, too, is Nick Nurse told us Kawhi's actually become more vocal in the playoffs. Ibaka gets it to go. Here come the Raptors. And nothing run by Toronto. The shot clock at 4. And a strip by Leonard. Lowry, great save as he was falling. Leonard takes it all the way for the slam.
And the Boo Birds are out in Philly.
Raptors 1 win away from their second conference finals in 4 years. Nice pass. Simmons. Butler puts it in. Ben Simmons with 6 assists. They had a 2-1 series lead. Toronto won the next 2. Sixers trying to force a game 7, which would be Sunday in Toronto. Our friends at TNT will have that. Here's Butler. Alley-oop. And Simmons with the putdown.
How good was that fake by Jimmy Butler? They're going to keep possession, but I think this ball went off him.
Here's Green, and he drills a 3 that ends that stretch of 8 straight miss it. Butler's going to take this one short, chases it down, is fouled, and he banks it in! A 3-point chance for Jimmy Buckets. Shot clock at 9. Butler gets around McCaw, jumps, and hits off the glass. Butler, 17 points. Butler with a great play, steals it from Leonard on the other end, flies to the rim and lays it home. Out situations in Game 6, but the last couple of years had been better closing out series on the road, which obviously is very hard to do, especially against this talented Philadelphia team, which leads it now by 17. That's the first 2-point basket for Embiid in the game.
You can see it's playing with him a little bit. Now Philly's challenging him.
2 years ago, he made 1 3. Great move by Simmons with the right hand. Siakam last year shot 22% from 3, 37% this year, and that one goes. 14 points for Siakam. He and Leonard with 14 apiece. Leonard keeps the dribble against Simmons with a timer now at 3. Goes into the paint, hangs, and finishes with one hand.
That's a tough shot.
Now Butler charged with defending Lowry. Simmons stays on Leonard. Lowry gets airspace and drains a 3.
I mean, that's too easy.
12-point game. Embiid trying to get free. Here's Harris with a shot clock at 4. And Harris with a terrific move in the paint. Tobias Harris has had a very good all-around game tonight. There is no doubt a different level of Leonard in the postseason. Here's Redick. Hits a 3. 7-3. Lead is back to 15. Midway through the third here of Game 6. Leonard keeps the dribble. Siakam at the foul line. Could this be their last games as members of the Sixers as Leonard takes it to the rim? Boy, he got bumped, bounded by Leonard. Raptors look to push it. They've got numbers. Lowry, here's Green for 3. It's good. And Toronto is with an 8. Embiid drives, hangs, can't finish. Oh, Simmons! Lefty jam! The emphatic stick back by the Rookie of the Year a year ago. Embiid driving it. Gasol gets bumped, and it goes! 3-point opportunity for Embiid. Averaging only 7 rebounds per game in the series. Harris with the blow by. Feeds the corner, and Scott for 3. 15-point Philadelphia lead inside 3 to play in the quarter. Embiid again rejects Kawhi. And now Simmons ahead of the pack. Soars and finishes. None of those guys have even taken a shot. Simmons again on the attack with the right hand. It was Simmons in the first, Butler in the second. It's been the combo of Simmons and Embiid in the third. Embiid, the trailer, 3 on target. Largest lead of the night for Philadelphia. Leonard feeds a cutting Siakam for 2. Here's Harris working on Lowry in the low post. Then Harris puts it in. He's got 12 points, 9 boards, and 5 assists. Meanwhile, you've got Mike Scott with 11 off the bench for Philly. Ennis has had a really good night with 5 points and 6 rebounds. Gasol, that's his first field goal. Gasol's got 1 basket. Lowry 3, Green 2. Embiid, after a slow start, now he gets caught in the air, finds Harris. And then Harris takes it to the rim and gets 2. And I have no idea what to think about Game 7. The way this series has gone, when it was 2-1 Philly, it looked like the Sixers are on their way as Leonard slams, and then the Raptors win the next 2.
And we're not coming in here until 5 o'clock pregame to walk through things.
Lowry's 3 is good. It's Toronto back within 19. Then his rookie year when he was healthy, he was phenomenal, and then he gets hurt and he misses.
But that guy has got a lot in his offensive arsenal.
Redick for 3. In second quarter where he took control of the game. He also has 8 assists and 6 rebounds. He hasn't missed a free throw in this game. And he's taken good shots as Gasol hits. Butler's only attempted 1 3. There's Patrick McCaw. Miller in the lane. Nice move with the layup. Don't forget, we have another Game 6 tomorrow night on ESPN. Warriors and Rockets. Kevin Durant to make it to the conference final. We'll know more next week. McConnell flips it up and in. And a well-deserved standing ovation from the Philly faithful because the Sixers played lights out as they force Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals Sunday night in Toronto.
8 games in the NBA Finals, and Jason Phillips in his 92nd playoff game. In the replay center, Ed Malloy, and away we go. With Greg Monroe in for the first time. Oh, it's pickpocketed, and here comes Kawhi. Simmons, Embiid knocked away. Green picked up by Ibaka, ahead to Leonard, underneath the Green.
Inside of the coach's huddle, talking with Brett Brown, then came back to his teammates, telling them, hey, we got it, stay with it. Joel Embiid looked a little frustrated.
22%. Raptors shooting 22%. Butler shifting, driving, scoring. Lowry, Gasol, and inside Green, the Raptor 5.
Yeah, but you saw that last possession for Philly. Not a good look, and then Ibaka comes down.
Oh, on him. Butler. Now the shot clock at 3. Here comes Scott. He's got to find it. Embiid taps it up and in. 26. Ennis. That's a 3, and it's down. 4. They've trailed by 8. Sixers had an early 1-point lead into Siakam. Great feed by Lowry.
That was a beautiful pass. Opportunity to react and contest on that shot.
Redick again on the move, firing and knocking it down.
Boy, that was a huge basket.
3 triples for Philadelphia. Shot clock at 5 and across the lane. Count it. Leonard got it to go.
He is so poised out on the floor, faced up to see where that double team was coming, then attack the guy who's doubling. It looks like Kyle Lowry is going to head to the locker room to get that hand checked out.
Leonard by Harris into the hole. Made in this one from the field. 7.5 in the half. Siakam. No one on him.
Well, Joel doesn't want to go out.
They bring Gasol out on Embiid. Here comes Simmons. They've opened up some space. Siakam snaps it away, and Simmons hits another one.
I'd like to see more of that from Ben Simmons.
Ennis with Lowry on him. Bad thumb and all. James Ennis up and down.
On the low block.
It's Green defending Simmons. It's out to a wide open Tobias Harris. That's a three.
Well, forcing Toronto to get into rotation, which gives you opportunities on the perimeter.
Three by Ibaka.
The game.
Harris again taking it inside. He just hit from three, and he pulls the trigger on the fly off the baseline.
Play through it. The beauty of his game is he doesn't have to score necessarily to be effective.
Lowry. Oh, he looked pretty good right there with that three.
But it does help.
Harris defends on the perimeter. Wow! Good play! Winning American Express halftime report. Ernie Champagne shows the other way with a drive and a two. What a play!
And that's just an experienced move. Kyle Lowry just launched himself.
It's Leonard outside, defended by Simmons, and inside with Embiid.
Attacking, as has Toronto on the offensive glass, and I feel like they also need to still, as why able to get that mid-range to go.
For 5.5 minutes, going back to the second quarter. It's Gasol, puts up that shot and knocks it down. So Marc Gasol, with his first shot going in tonight. Harris against Lowry. Redick. The fake, the fire, and the three.
And I should include Tobias Harris in there when he's got Lowry on him.
He's got 6 boards, 9 points, 2 assists down court for Harris. Puts on the brakes, launches the triple. 5-0 run. They go inside, now outside. Embiid by Gasol, down the lane, into Siakam. Count it!
And that, in essence, is a post touch for Ben Simmons.
Shot clock at 4. Jimmy Butler. That's the lead.
Well, that's why he's being extra aggressive. They're going to have to get contributions from others here in this quarter.
Redick with a three.
It was vital for Philly to answer. Now the roles reversed. They got to get something here from Toronto.
And Ibaka tries to do it inside. Little pass inside. Ibaka finds the curling Kawhi Leonard. And Leonard with 21. Leonard open. Rebound Lowry again. Ibaka. 3. Leonard. EP. Shot clock at 5. They're trailing Leonard into the paint. Hands off Gasol.
I tell you what.
Redick is 4 of 10. Ibaka has 3 rebounds. The other way. The dive. Lowry.
It's going to transpire. What move? And it's been right now going small ball for Toronto.
Deflection, Van Vliet. Rejection by Embiid. 2 points Ibaka. Approaching a minute to play in the third. Embiid and Gasol. Round hand and down it goes. Approaching a minute to play in the third. Embiid and Gasol. Round hand and down it goes. Leonard. 3 seconds difference. Shot clock, game clock. Ibaka! Leonard has taken 30 of the 70 shots for the Raptors. He's taken a lot. It's Harris with a 2.
And I tell you what, Tobias has got a nice rhythm going offensively. And with this small lineup for Toronto, if you're Brett Brown, we've got to try to punish them inside. We've got matchups that we like as Marc Gasol finally delivers from deep.
Rebounding in the game, +6 Raptors. It's Simmons. There he goes. That transition is terrific. Embiid watching Siakam.
Siakam is just reluctant to shoot the basketball right now. And I tell you what,
wow. What about that 3 by Serge Ibaka?
Trying to stem the tide.
Butler 2 of 9, 6 points, a 3. Jimmy Butler, 25 in game 6 in Philly a couple nights ago. Leonard making his move. Simmons defending, puts on the brakes.
Field goal attempts though. He's taken 31 shots here to get in this game.
Butler. Another one for Jimmy Butler with 11.
And other than that
Big three-point shot by Embiid. Shot clock at 3. Lowry. Oh, what a shot!
All about.
It's Embiid looking inside for a backpedaling Simmons. He'll throw up one off the glass. His 3. Gasol, the offensive rebound. Leonard with a 3. Good! Gasol defending. Joel Embiid. Good shot by Joel Embiid. And shooting at 43%. Raptors at 36%. Leonard. That was over Embiid. Here comes Kawhi Leonard as the defensive Simmons right there and takes an off-balance shot. Ibaka on him. Out to Redick, off the screen, long 2 by J.J. Redick. There's Siakam averaging 21 in the series, and Siakam tonight has 9. 3, Leonard, good! To 5, and beat up high. Here's Harris, shot clock at 2, doubled, knocked away, stolen by Lowry, 2-on-1, Siakam! Beat Siakam on him. Redick. Embiid, Lowry knocked it away. Embiid gathers it in. A lunge and a foul on Toronto. 45 minutes. He's averaged 29 minutes in the series. Just said, Van Vliet is in. Leonard, Redick the foul. Points on 38 shots.
Loves the moment if he gets the opportunity to take it.
Short, caught by Harris. 2-point game. Here comes Butler driving. Layup is good. He ties the game.
The inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard. Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?